kidding me right now? Oh wow, it smells really old in here. I've already gone this far. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am out here in Lee Summit, Missouri. And we're back to sweater weather. Today, we had some storms come in last night, and the temperature dropped pretty dramatically. And still the wind. Want to get this little caboose in here. Missouri Pacific lines. Gotta put a fence around it. Check this out. It's like a belt on these.
Yeah, how's that going? Oh, really?
Which is very fascinating to me. And it's been painted red. Looks to be rubber, or like a rubber and wire type belt. Never seen that before. But I can't tell what it is because I can't get in there. Type of leaf springs. Suspension. And haven't found a date anywhere. This was donated in 1990. Hope that is stabilizing for you. A little chilly. And there is a track and train station still in operation running through here. I'll take a quick, sorry for the spin around, but we've got this structure here. It is interesting. It's got these terracotta looking panels up here. Man, that wind is a little brutal this morning. Look at those. Jeez. Sorry guys, I feel like I'm shaking all over the place. It's unbelievable. We got beautiful skies though so far today. And this goes all the way around. Unreal.
Hey, my mom's there, but
So I noticed there's this little bridge over here. Let's see if we can check it out. And by the way, this street here is Main Street. Alright, so there's quite a bit of activity down here, surprisingly. It's just a little bit after 8 a.m. But we're going to try to get some views of the old world structures in here. Found this very interesting. Not sure what these are. They're very large. I was just kind of looking at them. There's some funky warped ones in here. Let's see, it looks like one of them, maybe they put it in backwards. Some type of terracotta tile, maybe. That was the only one I saw like that. And then you get into this painted brick. Smoke Brewing. And this is almost too difficult. I wasn't expecting so many people to be out this morning. Try to get out as early as I can. And they appear to be packing them in at this Whistle Stop Coffee. Get you some views. We've got some awesome arched structures over here. And looks like we're hiding some stuff. Back in here, usually these look severely damaged. These are those, yep, iron pillars that we see everywhere. Not sure what is going on in there. a leaf. And this one continues on, and the brickwork changes as it goes. Got a lot of trees in here. The arched windows look to all be the same. Coming down to the corner, let's see what this says. 1880. Give you a little view around here. Still have to make it over there. Oh, you're fine, thank you. $1880s, here we are. Right. Got some stucco stuff going on, and check out these lower windows. And we are going downhill. Right. Still going with these crazy windows. Oh, look in here. What do we got in here? What's going on with this foundation? There's little bits that they didn't stuck over as well. Mr. Birdie is chilling. Bricks look pretty rough. Interesting stuff going on under there. Well, we've got some of these, excuse me, some of these I-beams with the, flower Not sure what to call those. Let's see. A little view over here. Some of these have been painted. And stuccoed. Got a little alleyway over here. Always find these little sections to be interesting. Why would you just throw some janky bricks in the mix just to give it a little contrast, or something happened to that section? So check this out. The one we were just looking at. Try to keep my shadow out of it. Got that funky, janky foundation. Lovely arched windows. Look how tall these are. And then what's going on over here? Got brick going into the ground on this side. This little section looks like it might have been redone, possibly. And then this top bricks kind of look painted. Not real sure, but got different stuff going on with the windows. Let me try to get you out of the sun. Stuff going on with this. Including above and below these lower windows, obviously. What is going on back in here? Take a little walk down the alleyway. What's the deal? Of course, the sun's gonna be right there. Got a doorway or a self-deletion door up here. More arched windows and entries. And then this thing has one of those rounded roofs. Check this thing out. Very interesting. Look how tall these windows, or whatever they were, would have been. Crazy. Soup Funk. Oh, look, some more of those terracotta tile looking things. All right, we're gonna head back to this main street. What is going on with this stage? Get you a few views back here. I noticed this little doorway also. I was trying to keep you out of the sun. Very interesting. Oh, check it out. Oop, went too far. Brick's Pub and Grub. Got a few areas that look like they've been bricked up. I meant to look at this a little further, some underground stuff, but this vent looked interesting. Old shutter hardware. Alright. What's going on with the front of this? Brick's Pub and Grub. Alright, so check this out. I've got one of these. I've seen them in other places. Found mine in a destroyed water system, of course. Some sort of terracotta. And they might even be what we are seeing in some of these walls. No, these look not wide enough. Actually, the one that I have is about that width, I believe, so. Alright, so we're actually looking at the other side of this wall. Try to keep the sun out of here. Very interesting stuff going on with this. Oh man, the wind is really beating me up. So they've got, these bricks. I think those were put in there. Usually there's like some kind of a steel beam sticking out or running along there, or running into there. As for, was there something in this parking lot before? I don't know. Very possible. Not sure, because these go through this arch. Very interesting. More of those funky tiles that I'm not really understanding. I guess, we couldn't decide which way we wanted to lay these terracotta tiles, or, which side we wanted on the reveal. Very interesting. That one looks cooked. All right, well, let's see. Oh yeah, look at this little section. Maybe there was a large entryway here or something at one point. And then we've got some more weird ones up top here that are wider. Very interesting. In this cluster. So I wanted to get, I was down there on the corner and wanted to walk this way, and I'll make my way back to that main street, but we've got a 1920 on this. Somebody was nice and decided to leave so that I could get this shot. How wonderful. Right, well. Oh boy. Got some bird mating action going on, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. What is going on with this? And this has that funky pattern in it. Guess we just wanted to lay a couple stones in here. Oh, this is very interesting. Another little, oh, I can walk in here. What's going on? So what's the deal? I'm still unsure about, as far as, did our people come in and try to salvage this stuff, or is this original? Because a lot of these, I don't know, they just look funky to me. These look crusty and cooked. I don't know, I have a lot of questions, always. Let's see. Some of those star supports, for lack of a better term. Got a ghosting of an original advertisement or what have you under this country club bank. Sorry guys, I got people walking around. I'm trying not to film anybody. Oh, look at this. Another one of these rocks. Thankful. I'm gonna take it. That's what they're there for. My mom does the rock thing, the Brock thing. Alright, I'm gonna pause it right here and jump down the street. Got some folks waiting outside the cafe over here, so I'm gonna avoid that area. Got pretty much, this keeps on going. And more of these funky funk tiles. What is going on? Very interesting. Well, since I'm back here, I might as well take a little peek. Oh, we got those tiles back here too. Very bizarre. Some of them looking pretty funky. Sorry, I cut you off on accident. I was trying to zoom in on this one up top. What's going on? This old light up here. Sure what this is, but it looks old. Total Eclipse St. Louis. Might have to do a little looking into that. Jumped across the street here. I wanted to check out this cover up we got going on the other side of this wall, but here's another style of brick that I have never seen. Check out the angle on these. Very interesting. Got them under the windows. Also, but so we got this going on, and then what's the deal over here? Got what look like cinder block and bricks at the top, and then this janky jank. Take a little walk. What's going on? What are we doing? Is this how we're building walls? And this is Llewellyn's Pub. This is another area, kind of like Westport. You know, I've only ever been around here when I was boozing, usually on the late night tip, but and looks like some of those tiles up under here maybe. Oh no, there's so much funk. I mean, look at this rock in this mortar. Does not compute with me, but and then this corner looks like brick. It's like, okay, so what'd we do? Did we lace these janky stones into the brick? I'm just asking questions. What's going on in there? See, what do we got going on? Taking a little stroll. Oh, we got a theater, looks like. I have to jump across the street. Looks like it's had some work done to it. What are these? I've seen these before as well. Like a massive terracotta type tile. Almost the color of some of my pipes, or some of the pipes that I found. Let's take a little stroll. See what's going on. Look at this place. What are we doing? Somebody used some wood as bricks. What is the deal? I mean, this is some, horse and buggy type shit going on. I don't know what else to say. This is strange. So this thing has had quite a bit done to it. Got a couple medallions up here. Not sure if there's any significance to those or not. I'm gonna get a focus. Making my way down this little street. Wanted to take a quick peek at this old style filling station. Pretty cool. Apparently a barbecue joint. Got a cathedral down here as well. Let's see. There's so much traffic in this little town here. It's not a little town, really. I mean, the downtown area, or, you know, the old downtown here, is big for what it is, I suppose, but what's going on with this? Is there a bell up in there? Can't see. Looks like one. If there is something on this. Established in 1870, rebuilt in 1949. Another 1800s structure, allegedly. And appears to me as though they didn't do it any favors when they rebuilt it. Pretty plain Jane. Probably had a massive steeple or something on top. Spire. Spire is the word I was looking for. Alright, back on the little main strip here. Some interesting tile work going on this structure, this barber shop. Try not to film the people inside of there. Pretty awesome. what's going on with these bricks. I almost thought that they might be glazed underneath and maybe somebody painted them, which is why it is not sticking. Oh wow, it goes up the side too. Another little alleyway here. Let's take a gander. Interesting cover. A lot of stucco and paint. Massive arched windows. What is going on back there? Oh, a bank, I think. It's interesting, you know, a lot of the old world stuff I see, all of their downspouts appear to have been run internally and directly into the ground. Instead of just flowing out on top of the ground. It kind of goes along with my theory that everything was being used. Just a few more structures to check out. This one's been painted. El Plateau. Check out this brickwork up here. Funny, you know, everywhere I want to be, everybody else wants to be. Pretty wild. And we've got trees in here. are you?
Wonderful.
Good. A few different styles of brick going on. Look how these angle in. It's very interesting. Oh, what do we got going on over here? Putting in a little overtime. Not sure what he's doing up there. Check this one out. 1909. They got the yellow tape out. Looks like we're doing a little bit of work over here. Interesting little detail on the side. Oh, it's in the front as well. And I had to cross the yellow tape so I don't get run over by a car. What do you think about that? Summit Roofing. Not sure what's going on down the street. Somebody had a coronary or what? Take a little walk. These guys working in here were looking at me. Oh, I want to drive down this alley. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Look at this. Some more of that funky funk. I've seen that stuff before. It looks like pieces of slab stacked on top of each other, but any stampers in there? Doesn't look like it. They all look pretty far gone. And probably why they are getting rid of them. else do we have going on? A lot of painted stuff on this side, so have since hopped across the train tracks. And I love these trees in here, other than it makes it difficult to check these buildings out. Got an old bank on the corner. Oh, check it out. It's got this yellow terracotta stuff that we've been finding in just random areas. Awesome. Bank of Lee Summit. Here we are. All right, so do we have any kind of information on this beautiful building? Not seeing anything. No plaque of knowledge anywhere? These are very interesting to me. Looking very similar to the stuff I was pulling off of, or, was laying on the side of a hill on an empty lot. My video yesterday around the plaza area, the Country Club Plaza. Alright, what do we got going on this corner? Look at this. Those massive iron pillars. So this is interesting. Looks like maybe they cut it off, but used to have one of those iron steps with the diamond pattern, I'm sure, running along here. corner structure here. I think it used to be a lot taller. Just waiting for that guy to pass. What is going on with this? Some type of... not real sure. Alright, so I'm back on this little alleyway. You know, we were watching the man throw the bricks from the inside of that building into a wheelbarrow down there. A lot of structures over here I am unsure of. But I noticed this one over here with the arches. And another one that appears to me to have been chopped down. Just gonna take a quick little walk around this. Also this little outbuilding here. Interesting. This appears to have the same brick for the most part, all the way around. Got some newer looking stuff. And this pebblecrete looking foundation. But so notice how these windows up here are also arched. Sorry, a little bit of a distraction. Just noticed this. And then on this side, we are chopped off. Couple massive arches in the front here, stacked on top of one another over the entry. And let's see. Get a 360 on this. See how it steps down. Obviously this structure looks newer. There are probably more buildings all along here. Pretty much, you know, everywhere you see an empty lot, we were a lot more built out than they would have us believe. fabric's ready to fall out of there. Have some really funky angles to them. And so this has the same tile that I showed you earlier, or terracotta, whatever you want to call it. And some of those caps that we ran into in the West Plaza, or pieces of them in an empty lot. They'll kind of enter or connect with one another, kind of like a pipe. It's like maybe a little tuck and point work going on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I searched out the Lee Summit Cemetery, took a drive through there. Pretty disappointing as far as, you know, what we're used to seeing in cemeteries. But so I have made my way over here to this Unity Village. And I believe this place to be Old World. But I'm gonna try to take a walk around here. And we're gonna see a lot of stucco around here. But I think that it is definitely a noteworthy place. Let's see what's going on with these. And hopefully I've got enough battery left to get through here. So what's the deal with this tower? We just needed a tower, I guess. Got some beautiful fountains over here. More of these detailed capitals. Wow, look at this. And, you know, it was posted at the front. There's security around and cameras. But there's signs in here, you know, saying as long as you're respectful of everything, guests seem to be welcome. Check out these window windowsills. What's going on? Funky looking stone. Still getting a very chilly breeze. And I'll have to look up the information on this place and insert it somewhere in here on the screen for you. Not sure what goes on in this tower. So we've got a lot of towers in here. Very interesting structures. Unity School of Christianity Historic District includes Unity Tower, the original silent Unity building, now called the Education Building, and the surrounding landscape. These edifices, pardon me, I do not know or am not familiar with that word, designed by Elmer Boylett, 1881 to 1957, and Jesse F. Locke, 1888 to 1969. So I'm assuming those are the birth and expiration of these gentlemen. As they continue, were constructed in 1929 as part of Unity School of Christianity, which was founded in 1889 by Charles and Myrtle Fillmore in Kansas City, Missouri. Hi.
Hi there.
How are you?
Good. I'm curious about this place.
Oh, are you as well?
Yeah.
That's why I am here.
I'm just visiting my sister from Denver, and I have a dog, so she has to stay down there with the dogs.
Yeah.
The dog's up here, but I'm just curious about this place.
It's very fascinating to me as well. I'm taking a little walk around.
Unity building.
Especially this massive tower here.
Maybe it was connected to Unity Church of Christ, but it's not. It's Unity. I talked to somebody that works here.
Yeah. No association?
No. Unity School of Christianity.
I just noticed.
In 1889.
I've seen that winged symbol before. Well, enjoy your look around.
Thank you.
I'm going to continue. Oh, looks like, let's check this out real quick. Got some stuff going on up here I could barely see. Very detailed. A lot of the same stuff we see everywhere. Very cool. Let's check out the fountain. Oh, wow. Man, I hope I have enough battery. This place is incredible. I mean, are you joking me with this? Hope I have enough battery and storage space. I'm gonna try to pick up the pace just a little bit. If we have to come back and get a more detailed look, we will do so. Just unreal. Another massive structure over there. It's like the old world utopia in here. Alright. Man, these are just massive. Look at this entry. Looks pretty rough and original. Check out this door. This is beautiful. Man, where do I go from here? Gee whiz. Get a view from the tower on this side after a slight distraction. Little platform at the very tippy top. Wow. All right. Well, shoot. I guess I'm going this way. Just gonna keep on rolling film. Look at the soffit. Another incredible, just insane entry. very awesome door. Is it old? I don't know. Is it original? I don't know. All right. Not sure what. Let's go ahead and see what's going on over here. What's up with this? Oh, it's another fountain. And by the way, oh, so it looks like last time I drove through here, so here's one of the gates, the one I entered. And if you look way back over here, what do we got? The same funky posts we see everywhere, and those go all the way around this facility. Looks like they've been working on a few of them, possibly. I'm not sure. I don't recall seeing those last time that looked like that. They're usually the janky stone. And another gate. With some bricks on it, capping it. So this whole thing looked as though it was whatever this is, you know, looks like a limestone, and then they put this pebble rendering over it at some point. Very interesting, and yes, in my opinion, founded. Oh, we can get, let's check out this tower up here while I am at this angle. Like an urn up there. All right, we're gonna keep on moving. Going on 18 minutes. Another massive, just absurd and or as in, you know, what is the need, but a little guard shack or something over there. Never ending stuff like this. I mean, check it out. We've got another one way over here, and we're gonna get to it. And a lot of this, you know, I'm getting some country club plaza vibes in here. Wow, look at this. Just looks destroyed. Look at the corner of this. Looks melty. Oop. Those are separating. Stepped on somebody's trash. What is going on inside of this? All right, shoot. Well, before we head back that way, take a quick look at this gate. There's a couple more of those. Look at one of these posts real quick too. I mean, those have all the same characteristics I'm seeing everywhere else. Looking damaged. I don't really believe that to be weathering. That is my opinion. All right, well, I'm gonna cut you off and walk over to the other side of this structure, and I will be back. Got another tower over here. Well, I'm still here, but trying to get all the angles I can. A very fascinating place. Getting a lot of walking in today. Wow. What is going on? This structure over here is way down in there. Oh, kitty cat. Excited when I see animals. Look at this. Are you kidding? So we had the winged symbol on the plaque of knowledge with the orb. I'm not seeing any serpents, but something that we have ran into before. You can see on this medallion. Usually associated with, something they would tell you is Egyptian revival or whatever. Oh, there he is. He must be on mouse patrol. Or she. Hi, kitty. Kitty. All right, let's see. And I noticed some of this stuff was more damaged in in certain areas when I drove through here before. Oh, what do we got over here, ladies and gentlemen? What's under this rail? Got some bricks, finally, other than the gated entrances. And look at this. I mean, oh, you can see some reinforcement in there now because it's been damaged, in my opinion. You know, in the top layer, and they always, or, you know, from my observations, same with the urns and the planters and everything else, you know, they usually have like a white kind of rendering on them. And once that layer is worn, or you can see through it, it looks like this pebble stuff. I mean, I don't think this... Look inside of here. Pardon my grubby nails. Very fascinating. We've got this gray cinder block. Another tower. How many towers do we need? Just chilling on the back of this structure. A lot of red in here. What's going on? Just a quick pause. So, you know me, and or you should, if you've been following me, you understand that I have a bit of a problem with distractions, so I'm distracted by some raccoon long toe tracks here, completely disregarding the inside of, under this rail, which appears to be brick in here. And if you can see my cursor, you can just barely see the joints in here and obvious bricks. But just something I wanted to point out that I missed, and if I would have noticed at the time, I would have investigated it further. Something's been walking in here, looks like a raccoon. Got the long toes. Down here, am I supposed to be down here? Or those tiles. Try to be respectful, so we're gonna walk around. Oh, so I noticed this interesting roof over here, and this is the perfect place to get a view of it. It's like some kind of a formed or cast material. on in here anyways? Some type of vent or something. It's bizarre. There's one here too. Not real sure. Let's check out the roof since we're up here. Those from somebody's fingers? Oh, before it got fired or what? I mean, look how many of these there are. Crazy. Curve. Shoot. This was very detailed at one point in time. What happened to it? Look at all these larger looking rocks in this. What's going on with this? There's the cap laying down here. Probably weighs a flippin' ton. Looks like there's a few different layers of rendering going on. Wow, look in here. This is crazy. Looks like a bunch of machinery inside of this structure. Possibly, you know, all their HVAC stuff. I don't know. Oh man, this place just keeps going and going. Pretty large tree right here. Another one of these. We just saw one of those in Lee Scummit. Seen them before. Oh wow, are you kidding? Look at this. So we've got two entrances that go underground. Or used to. Of course, you know, got building or structure down here. But they look like they go under what we were walking on. There's a structure way over there also. Guess we'll find out if I can make it all the way around here pretty soon. Look at this place. give us an opportunity to get a little closer look at this tower. There's a birdie all the way up on the tippy top. Detail all the way up there. Of course. Are those where we were docking our airships? A lot of windows covered up. What appear used to be windows. Like a little walk up top there. Get you from one structure to the other. And also on the side. We need detail up there as well, of course. Probably used to be a stack. Oh, we've made it over to this crazy one. Let's see. There's a cafe in here. They're open. And you know, some of this could be newer. Some of it I'm unsure of, but it's interesting. It's like those tiles, but look newer. Look at this rail up here, if I can get you past the sun. Let's see. It is destroyed. right, we're gonna make our way back towards the fountains. Noticed a few more panels I want to get in here. Very awesome. Looks like there used to be something on that cartouche. I think those are always scrubbed or sanitized. Is that a sword in there? Hard to tell. No? Alright, so I had to consult this board again, and so, shoot, where is it? Founded in 1889, and I was reading down here, apparently this tower is 165 feet tall, foots or feets, and designed in the Italian Renaissance tradition, contains 6 floors of office space and a 100,000 gallon water tank to serve the Unity Village. But so I missed a structure and tower. Quick look and we will wrap this up. Another what used to be glorious structure. Look at these balconies. Used to be balconies, I believe. Noticing also several of these, by the way. Oh, there's some people coming. But they have these little back sections. We see them on cathedrals quite a bit in the back, usually octagonal shaped. Get this last one in here. Just another tower with some tech on top. And this looks newer to me, but it does have some shells on it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hope everybody enjoyed today's exploration of Old World, Lee Summit, Missouri, and Unity Village. again, I appreciate everybody's time, and I will see you on the next one. All right, well, I'm not done yet. We got a bonus, ladies and gentlemen. I just talked to the security guard, very nice gentleman. And there's some homes back in here. So we're gonna look at these. He said that a few of these are Airbnbs, and there's a flippin' hotel in, oh my gosh. Holy smokes. All right, I'm gonna shut you down, try to conserve some battery and try to get everything I can in here. Check it out. Of course, we've got a golf course in here. But so a few of these are private residences, and I'm not gonna walk up on anybody's private home, but definite old worlders in here. Massive old world estates. Look at the stone on this thing. Massive stack. Looks destroyed. I mean, come on, guys. Are we building these like that? Wow, I was not expecting any of this in here. Got a few surviving bricks on the windowsill. I'm sure it was all brick at one point in time. And then this one's been heavily modified with siding, etc. Look at this little structure way down in here. This little house with the janky foundation. Sorry for the wind. Giving you some views, guys. I am completely just blown away right now. Walking on a janky wall, what do you know? And you are not gonna believe what is back over here. Or maybe you will. Look at this place. I had no idea any of this was back here. Sorry if I'm yelling, but what is going on? I'm gonna get down there for sure. There's a flipping window in this wall. Are you kidding? I'm not sure if this is one of the Airbnbs or not. I didn't see a private drive sign. I could have missed it. But we've got another wall down here. This beautiful structure. Just incredible. Look at all the things sticking up on the roof. Little antennas or something. Let's see what this sign says. Hummingbird Chateau. Here we are. Oh wow, there's another. I didn't even see that. Oh shit. Alright, low power. I've got low battery, ladies and gentlemen. Just got a warning, but Didn't even notice that one way down in there. What is going on? This is just crazy. These little, or I say little, but these cottages all through here. Unbelievable. Man. Why? I always get or stumble upon the good stuff at the end of my videos. Look at this entrance. Missing a window in here. Unreal. So, you know, I guess we decided to pour a slab on top of those janky stones, is what that looks like. I can't even believe this. Oh my gosh. Ay, ay, ay. All right, I'm gonna get back in the truck, try to get some charge going. Just incredible. Amazing windows. I'm gonna take a quick look at this, and I'm unsure if I can get down to this road. But I really need to look at this structure, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, this thing is unbelievable. Just look at everything that's going on. Where's that entry go? Or is it a window? Looks like another window. Just, you know, to the underground. No big deal. Are you kidding me with these walls? Man, what is going on back in there? Oh, okay, so there's a residence back there as well. So there's got to be access in here, I would think. Just a quick little look at this other cottage. Another funky funk wall. And I neglected to look at the stairs on that other one. Looking destroyed to me. And then we've got another cottage right here. Has a sign that says private residence. And if I had to guess, I'd say nobody's living in there, but just incredible. Another cooked out staircase. Man. Unreal. Just a manhole cover. Noticed one of these bigger pipes in here as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to get in what I can. I almost half thought about heading back home to recharge and then come back out here. But so the road that I wanted to access is gated off and is designated a restricted area. That beautiful old estate in there that I want to look at so badly. But guess what? I'm gonna find a way because I don't care. And this thing looks buried. If it isn't obvious enough. What do we got going on? Oh, look at this. Got some bricks on here, or in here. What's the deal? I guess, you know, we ran out of janky stone and made one of these steps out of bricks, I guess. Is that what happened? I don't think so. I think all of these were bricks at one time. Very crazy. Got a gas line or something down in here. What's this? Some more funky tiles. They say United on them. How many stacks does this tiny little cottage need? What's going on? What's this? We got a brick in the mix. Look at these stones, or these alleged stones. Looks like another piece of brick right here. Just some underground infrastructure, no big deal. This says Clay and Bailey. I've not seen that foundry before. I was expecting it to be a Niha. Looks like they have a little trail that goes back in here. Very fascinating. But this right here, ladies and gentlemen, just saved the day. Look how buried this structure looks. So we've got, you know, these restricted areas back in here. I think they're private residences. More cottages. And to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, and there's one, so this is the road that I wanted to access, or needed to access. There's another cottage down there. But guess what? There's a will, there's a way. And this is worth getting in trouble for, in my opinion, but so I think I'm gonna pull back over where I was parked by these other cottages and try to get a view of this grand old world estate just laying to waste back in here. in the Unity Village area. By the way, we got some janky stuff here we're driving over. I just am blown away. I had no idea. There's another private residence, or what appears to be. And by the way, down here in this golf course, you know, we looked at this other little cottage, if you will, just down in here. Well, there is another structure which looks like maybe they're using it as a maintenance facility or something, but it has a turret on it. Way back in there. Man, I can't even believe it. All right, well, I'm gonna get parked again, and I think we're gonna have to break some rules, ladies and gentlemen. I think these two might be the Airbnbs that the security guard was referring to. Doesn't seem to be anybody around. Hummingbird Vista. But so, we're gonna take these cooked out stairs down to this other road. Alright, well, can't waste the battery on the bird. Oh boy. Well, looks like not only are we risking getting in trouble, but we've got quite the swamp in here, of course. Oh boy. Oh shoot, ladies and gentlemen. Let me try to navigate my way around here. Look at this. I didn't even notice the stuff going on the backside of these. Or arched entries. Where'd I see that other one? Oh, there's some little arched feature in that wall. But so all these have stairs that head down here, and looks like there used to be a staircase right here. And walls. Shoot, man. I'm gonna get messy. I think I'm just gonna have to go for it. I'm already in it. That ain't too bad. Oh shoot, well, I spoke too soon. Now I'm sinking in. Alright, here we are, where we're not supposed to be. I wonder why. Why wouldn't they want us looking at this? Are you kidding? Got another home down there. One up here, not sure anybody is living in any of those, but I know that, you know, even though it's a restricted area, there's still access back here. But I am not an authorized personnel, so look at this place. Same size type iron stuff we see everywhere. Just destroyed. Are you kidding? Look at this. There's a pipe in here. Maybe there was some kind of a water feature. Are those gas or what? Or is that just a piece of a bulb stuck in there? Wow. Well, shoot, I'm already over here. Might as well take a little walk up here. I mean, are you kidding? This place looks pretty much untouched. Got another arch in here. Just incredible. Man, how much should I risk it, guys? I gotta know. Curiosity has taken over. This is unreal. Looks like some kind of a parking. Very funky stuff on the ceiling. Got some newer parking type stuff, so I don't know if this was ever occupied or what in our timeline. OG stuff going on. Oops, sorry guys, I don't know. You know, I'm looking off camera and I'm getting a low battery warning, and I don't notice it all the time, and it stops the video. Apparently back down to 20%. And I'm gonna wrap this up, or this video up, with this massive old world structure. Look at the inside of here. It is gutted for the most part. Not sure if you can see. Down to the studs. You kidding? Oh man, they're just leaving everything open for me. Are you kidding me right now? Oh wow, it smells really old in here. I've already gone this far. Phew. Definitely something dead in here. Wow. What is with the floor? Sorry for the lighting, guys, but I was not expecting to be doing this today. Just gonna take a quick little peek around. What's going on? Got a shower in here, that's interesting. There's your boy. Hopefully Mr. Security Man doesn't come down. Just incredible windows. All steel crank. Not sure if I'm gonna. No, might as well. Pretty rough in here. Man, yeah, they got some water leak. Wow, look at this. Gotta be careful on the floor. Oop. Look at this design. I heard something up here. Got some funky newer stuff going on. Wow. A lot of water damage. Wow, look at the ceiling. Crazy. Well, so, man, there's a ton of bathrooms, as you would expect. All right, guys, here's another dang bathroom. Very fascinating. I've never seen these little, half tub things. All right. Well, at least we got out of the wind. Another bathroom. I mean, there's at least 4 on this floor alone. And the old world had everything we have. Probably more. All right, let's get out of this, get a view of the outside. What do you know? These go underground. What was over here on this other side? Where did these stairs go to? Very interesting. Stairs to nowheres. All right. This is crazy. Let's check this wall out. Make sure I'm still recording. Got some newer PVC stuff going on. This actually, I'm not sure. Some of this looks like it has been redone, but I should have tried to find the basement, but probably couldn't see much in there. Oh yeah, we've got a transition here in this, in what the, or how the stone appears. You can see the difference. Unless they just went in and did some work to this. But what's underground here? Why would we need one of these windows? Look at this pipe. Go back. Oh wait, let's see if these stairs get us back up top here. Try to get a full 360 on this. Look at this wall, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, a few walls that I looked at similar to that, we've got rounded edges here also. They were falling over like that. Guess what? I'm not saying it's anything to do with my video, but somebody came in and peered up these walls. Both of them that I was looking at that are retaining the land under these apartment complexes. Check it out. Just a little chill area. Oh, shoot. Sorry, not sure where that cut you off. Another low battery warning. Just a little area to marinate back in here. Where's this go? Oh, it's got a pipe in it. And you know what this was? You can see it was painted blue in here. Standing inside of a fountain. Because that's just how we did it. Unreal. This light fixture. All of these windows are steel crank. Amazing quality. Got a stovepipe running out here. Oh, what's this? That's an interesting G. Never seen this foundry either. Pug Foundry. What's going on down in there? Just got a manhole cover in our patio. That's totally normal stuff. No big deal. All right. Pretty wild. And I'm not sure what the deal is with this. Probably covering something up. See some bricks in here. What's going on? Some electrical fixtures or conduit. And what do we got completely surrounding this estate here? These posts. Thought that was a brick at first. Some kind of electrical box with a plug on top. By the way, look at how they did this wall. There's like a gap in between. It's interesting. I can see a wire running up in there. But rounded, and these little areas in between, they probably had some beautiful flowers or something planted in there. But ladies and gentlemen, it would appear we have reached the end of my exploration today. Found some very fascinating stuff. And who knows what's going on down this street that we can't access. I could walk down there, but not today, maybe another time. Once again, appreciate everybody watching, and I'll see you on the next one.